when you see me being harsh on the left or shit-talking Antifa or anything like that, and when you see me say that these people don't want a coalition, leftists do not want a coalition, Antifa is not going to wake up one day and think, you know what, I think we should ally with the anarcho-capitalists and the libertarians. I think they're really good people, and I definitely don't want to kill them and their families and leave them with nothing because I hate their politics. That's definitely not it. I'm changing my ways. They're not going to. Changing your philosophy, the way you view culture, how you speak to people, anything like that, to please the left will only bring you disaster. I can speak about this from personal experience. They do not care if you have 200 likes on your page or you have 18,000 followers on Twitter. Because keep in mind, I had 300, 400, 500 at most likes on my Facebook page in 2017. You know how many Twitter followers I had? Maybe 1,500. They don't give a shit. If you disagree with them, if you hold one belief that they don't like, they will come after you. They will come after your family. They will come after your children. They will come after your freaking dogs. They'll flashbang your dogs. They don't give a shit. They will use whatever means necessary to take you down if they have decided that you are somehow a threat. They don't care if you're rolling a free speech ball around with 500 likes or if you're Caitlin Bennett on a fucking college campus. They will come after you. And if you don't believe that, it might just take it happening to you. Because I too didn't think that that was happening, and I thought we could convince anybody to come to our side and to the philosophy of liberty, and I was wrong. And I learned the hard way. So when you see me talk about things like this, and you see me tweet things like that, it's not because I have 18,000 followers and I was targeted. I wouldn't even call myself a big popular person on the internet now. I was no one, literally no one back then. They did not care. They saw a political opinion that they did not like and they attacked. And they put me in danger and they put my family in danger and they did not give a shit. They didn't even bother clarifying if that was actually what I politically believed. They just attacked. And they didn't care who it affected, and they didn't care who it hurt. And that's how these people work. And you can't build a coalition with them. And you can't reason with them. And you can't make them think, I'm not racist, I'm not fascist, I'm not homophobic, I'm not trans. They don't care if you are or not. Don't bother explaining to them that you're not. Don't bother trying to reach a hand out and saying, but I agree with you on social issues, so you won't attack me, right? You are a fool if you do that, because they don't give a shit. So there's that black pill for the stream. But that's a true story. This is reality. This is not some la fantasy land where we can all hold hands, and if we just apologize to the mob enough, maybe they'll listen. The mob doesn't listen. The mob doesn't care. The mob doesn't care if you get down on your knees and you lick their fucking boots. They will come for you. And when they do, remember this live stream and that you were watching this and that I told you that something like this could very well happen to you and your family. They will get you fired from your job. They will get your husband, wife, father, mother fired from your job. Remember the Covington kids? Literal teenagers. They don't care. They don't care what age you are. They don't care what your actual beliefs are. They'll do anything they can to ruin your life. And the best thing you can do is ally with people who actually agree with you and whose minds you can change, who aren't part of the mob mentality, and change culture. Don't vote harder. Don't tell people to vote for the big L. And if we vote libertarian, the leftists and Antifa won't murder our families. Because that's not going to work. It's just not. They own culture. If they want you, they will get you. And the best thing you can do is ally with people that actually agree with you, whose minds don't need to be changed because you have a same cultural foundation as those people, and build from there. And that is how we will make a better society. We live in a society, I know. But that's how we're going to change things. It's not by voting harder. It's not by allying with the left. It's by never backing down and being realistic about who the left is and who leftists are. And that's it. That's it. That's my rant. I know Tyler said, damn, you got serious here. Sorry, this is serious. Like, my family was in danger. I have screen caps. Like, this is reality. And if you pretend it isn't, it's just going to hurt you in the long run. And this doesn't need to be a black pill. This doesn't, I joke about being black pilled all the time. This doesn't need to be a black pill. It doesn't need to be, everything's just in shambles and we're all gonna, pass away and all that. It doesn't need to be that. Every time I get a Facebook message on my Facebook page, my cosplay page, I get an email from somebody saying, I saw X tweet, I saw X post, thank you for talking about this political issue from your perspective. Thank you for talking about how men are affected in society. Thank you for talking about changes women need to make and be aware of things and be realistic and not emotional. Every time I get an email from a cosplayer saying, I am terrified to talk about my politics because cosplay is so rampant with leftists that I am worried I will lose my job, but thank you for talking about it. That is motivation. That is a white pill. That is how we are going to change things. Not everybody's got to dress up in anime costumes. But if you are a streamer, if you are a YouTuber, if you are a garbage man, if you are just somebody with a Twitter, just remember that other people are watching and you might feel black-pilled and you might have been doxxed like I was, but you don't have to look to politicians or the government to make changes in your everyday life. You don't have to be a politician. You don't have to run for your local council. You don't have to do any of that. You make changes one person at a time, and that's how we do it. We build cultural influence. We influence things with our own hobbies, with our own interests, with every single person we talk to. And it's not hopeless, and there is hope, and things are going to change, and they might get a hell of a lot worse before they get better, but goddamn, they're going to change. And we are going to do it together. Not by allying with leftists who want to hurt us, but by being true to our values and by the things that we truly believe in, and we don't have to compromise, and we don't have to have the government do it for us either.